Western medicine has a tendency to take our limited understanding and paint with a broad brush. We vilify things that are often just the surface level symptoms while ignoring everything that comes below that and is more fundamental. There are lots of examples. One being what was once called junk DNA turns out to be epigenetic switches that activate the expression of particular genes. Some doctors also remove the gallbladder without much consideration, not realizing that it's going to lead to lifelong complications and require the patient to take supplements just to mimic the natural and healthy function, just to break down fats, produce bile, and replicate the normal healthy function of that organ. Then we have the appendix, which is often removed and seen as an unnecessary relic of evolution, when in reality it acts as a storage reservoir to repopulate the microbiome in case something tragic takes it out. Then we have body fat, and while everyone wants to burn some, it's also the mechanism the body uses to store away heavy metals and other things so that they don't enter the bloodstream, circulate, and damage organs. Then we have the classics of beta amyloid plaques and tau proteins and other hallmarks of neurodegenerative disease. Yet for some reason, when we block the production of those, the condition doesn't actually improve. That's because it's just a surface level symptom and the actual root cause is deeper below. Another is the vilification of cholesterol, which is an essential substance to create cell membranes, to manufacture sex hormones, and actually LDL is associated with a longer lifespan and less disease overall. The kicker is that at the time it might seem like we're doing the right thing, but in 5, 10, 20 years, we often regret making such drastic decisions. That's why it's important to practice the principles of bioharmony. When I was younger, I followed the government recommendations for health, wellness, nutrition to a T. I had the food pyramid plastered up on my wall, and I made sure to completely avoid eating fat, cholesterol, and ate lots of grains. Yet when I went to the doctor and got my blood work back, I had never been sicker. I was pre-diabetic and unhealthy despite being young and able to tolerate just about anything. Then I completely flipped that around and learned an important heuristic. When it comes to health, well-being, and performance, I now flip the script. I do the exact opposite of the government recommendations, and it's working great. My biomarkers have all normalized, and not just normalized, but have gone into the optimal zone. So just because an authority tells you something is right and works, that doesn't mean that you should blindly trust. Instead, implement it into your life, note the before and after, and decide where to go forward from there.
If you've made it this far, you are a badass. Comment 1% below so I know who you are. And until next time, be an outlier.